Welcome to Parish Community High School's virtual student orientation for the 2020-2021 school year.
Hello PCHS students and families, this is Principal Craig Little. I want to start off by thanking our current students and staff for such an amazing start to our school. We really miss you guys. I'd also like to take this opportunity to welcome our new Bulls as they join our Bulls family. After this short video, students and parents will have a chance to view our student orientation. Within it, you'll find information relating to new school district policies relating to safety, as well as information relating to our new 3 learning platforms. As everybody knows, this is going to be a challenging school year, but by working together, we can beat this virus. On campus, students will be required to wear a face covering. We'll have a new motto on campus, and it'll be, "Don't make us ask, wear your mask." We're also going to do our very best to stay socially distanced. Another big piece to this is going to be patience. We're asking students and parents to be patient as our staff learns, understands, and implements these new policies and procedures. But I'm confident by working together, it's going to be a great, productive, and enjoyable school year. And as always, go Bulls!
Parish Community's vision is that it will provide a safe and supportive environment focused on academic excellence, social awareness, and community involvement while creating innovative learners who are inspired to meet local and global challenges. At Parish Community, there are several staff members at your disposal. Principal Craig Little, Assistant Principals Melissa Gagnon, Paul Champagne, Athletic Director Sean Trent, Deans Allison Wright, Brian O'Leary, Kate Cucci, and School Resource Officer Chris Townsley. This year at Parish Community, there are 3 school counselors, Diana Ansborough, Monica Quinn, and Kathy Winselowitz. Each school counselor is assigned students based on last name. The letters underneath each school counselor's name denote the last name they will be serving. There are 2 nurses at Parish Community High School, our school nurse Andrea Stratton and our clinic nurse Christine Sullivan. Please remember that students cannot carry any prescriptions or over-the-counter medications on their person at any time. For more information, please consult the Student Code of Conduct. As Mr. Little said, Bulls, don't make us ask, wear your masks. These informational posters will be around the school campus to help remind you to stay 6 feet apart and wear your mask appropriately. If Bruiser can wear the mask, so can you. The following slides will have important information regarding COVID-19 and new policies and procedures for this school year. First, all students and staff must wear face coverings at all times unless eating or drinking. Each student will be provided with 2 cloth masks. Again, don't make us ask, wear your mask. Any student who shows symptoms of COVID-19 must remain home. If a student is symptomatic on campus, our school nurse will evaluate them and the student will remain in quarantine until a parent picks them up. There will also be random temperature checks. Frequent hand washing is encouraged, and each classroom will have a hand sanitizer station. As much as possible, please remember to stay socially distanced. Should you have any further questions, please consult the PCHS website and the district website for policies and more information. Bus riders. If you ride a bus, you must always wear your mask on the bus. Per the Manatee County School District, students who are riding the bus will have daily temperature checks before boarding. If a student has a fever, they will sit in the quarantine seat separated from the other students on the bus, and administration will be notified so that the student may be seen by the school nurse immediately. If you are a car rider, please see the PCHS Car Rider Loop video for more information. However, car riders also must wear their masks and they will be entering through the gates next to the gymnasium. Students may remain in the courtyard or enter the cafeteria for breakfast. Students must keep masks on unless eating or drinking and must remain socially distanced. If you are a student driver, the following Schoology course code will be used for you to gain your parking pass. Remember, there is a $50 fee for parking, and you will be assigned a spot. Also, it's important to remember that parking is a privilege. Do not congregate in the parking lot, and once you park, enter campus promptly. At the end of the day, quickly enter your car and exit the parking lot. Once arriving on campus, student drivers may choose to get a socially distanced, free breakfast in the cafeteria or remain in the courtyard while maintaining social distancing and wearing masks. Students will promptly exit the school at the end of the day while keeping their masks on. Remember, at any time on campus, unless you are eating or drinking, a mask must be on. Should a student need to leave campus early for an appointment during the day, they must bring a note to the front office before 7:30 that morning to receive a pass. If a student leaves campus without permission, it is a safety concern and will result in a disciplinary consequence according to our Discipline Code of Conduct. Drop-offs are not allowed to students at any time. This includes items like clothing, food, equipment for sports, balloons, flowers, gifts, etc. School lunch is available for all students. There is an online system that allows parents to make payments for their child's lunch. Lunch is $2.75. This year, everything will be plated for students. Hybrid students will receive meals for e-learning days, and e-learning students and parents may pick up meals at designated times. Patricia Thomas is our cafeteria manager. For any further information, please check the district's website. Students must use the doors closest to the auditorium upon entering the cafeteria for school lunch. The doors closest to Building 5 on the left-hand side of the cafeteria will be used to exit. Social distancing will be enforced. School lunch lines have social distancing markers that will be adhered by. Students may remove masks to eat and drink, but must put them on when finished. In the hallways, students must also wear masks. Hallways will have tape alerting students to stay to the right. There will be designated up stairways and designated down stairways to be used. In this picture, you can see the tape alerting students to stay on the right and stay out of the middle. In the hallways, social distancing is encouraged as much as possible. In classrooms, students must wear masks. Every classroom has a hand sanitation station. In the classroom, students will be socially distanced to the extent possible. Everything we are about to cover is in the student handbook. Discipline, as always, will be fair, firm, consistent, and follows the matrix that can be found in the student handbook. It is highly recommended that students familiarize themselves with the handbook that is available on our website. Students will also receive a copy of this handbook on the first day of school, and the handbook will be gone over more in depth during grade level meetings the first week of school. Our school hours are 7:30 to 2:25. This will be our 7-period bell schedule used this year. On the first day of school, students will receive that bell schedule along with their schedule to let them know which period they have which classes and what lunch they will have. On the first day of school, students will be reporting to a homeroom based on their last name. This is just a sample, but there will be signs around campus alerting students where to go and plenty of people that will be able to assist them. Once in homeroom, students will receive their schedules. Schedule changes will only be happening at the quarter. Remember, there will be many locators for homeroom alphas across the campus. Should a student have any questions or concerns, please find an adult and we will help guide them. Focus is an important tool for parents to use to check their students' grades. Focus is the gradebook system that's used by teachers to record grades for students. To sign up for the Focus Parent Portal, please click the link below. Schoology Schoology is the system students and teachers use for curriculum, assignments, and discussions. Students have access to Schoology through their single sign-on at MySDMC SSO. Please refer to the school and district websites for more information. The district website has several tutorials for parents on Schoology. If at any time a student must be absent or the school must utilize full-time e-learning, Schoology will be the platform utilized to remain engaged in instruction. There are 3 separate types of learning occurring this year at Parish Community High School. First, traditional students. These students are assigned a typical 7-period schedule and will be on campus full-time. Should the schools close, these students will maintain the same teachers into the e-learning process. The second way that students will be learning on campus this year is through the hybrid model. Students that are hybrid will be assigned 2 days on and 3 days off based on their last name. All hybrid students will be e-learning on Wednesdays. If the student's last name is A through L, Monday and Tuesday they will be on campus. If the student's last name is M through Z, Thursday and Friday they will be on campus. Please make sure to check Focus for schedules and use Schoology to monitor coursework. During the e-learning day, students will use Focus to check in for their attendance. Should school close, the teachers will remain the students' e-learning teachers. The third type of student learning this year is our full-time e-learning students. These students should check Focus for their schedules and look in Schoology for their coursework. Students are assigned a teacher from PCHS and will be provided instruction and assignments through those teachers. Students will still be able to participate in school activities and events. Students will be able to view their instruction or complete assignments throughout the day, and daily attendance will be required via Focus. Parish Community High School has a Bring Your Own Device policy. This means that students may bring their electronic devices to school to help aid them in their learning. However, cell phone use is only permitted before school until 7:20. At 7:20, cell phones must be turned off and put away. Students may wish to bring laptops and tablets to enhance their education. Laptops, tablets, and cell phones should be used with teacher discretion. If at any time you have a question of whether or not a device is allowed, please ask your teacher. Students must still adhere to the district rules and policies. Should a parent need to get in touch with a student, you may contact the front office and we will ensure that a message is gotten to them. If a device is confiscated, parents may pick up the device after 2:25 in the main office. If you are experiencing technical difficulties, please consult the Technology Help Desk through this link. Attendance matters. You are allowed to have 9 excused absences a year. Excused absences include things like religious holidays, subpoena, an appointment with a doctor or dentist, a school board approved activity, or participation in an academic class or program. Students on e-learning or the hybrid model with an e-learning day will take their own attendance in the following ways. They will log in to their MySDMC SSO, click on the Focus icon, click on Check-in, and click on I'm present for the courses for that day. There will also be a video that you may view to help you learn how to do this. Parish Community High School's TARDY policy is as follows. If you arrive after 7:30 a.m., please report to the front office. Your parents should notify the office immediately. You are only allowed 2 parent excuses per quarter. After you have used your 2 parent excuses, you must have appropriate documentation. Doctor's notes are examples of proper documentation. If you do not have documentation for TARDYs, you will receive a discipline consequence. The graduation requirements for Parish Community High School are the same as the state of Florida and the School District of Manatee County's graduation requirements. Students entering the 9th grade this year will receive specific graduation requirements from their school counselor during the regular school year. Please make sure to pay close attention to the testing requirements needed for graduation. Graduation requirements may be different for each grade level. The standard diploma may include 24 or 18 credit hour options with scholar or merit designation. If you are a student interested in community service, please make sure to check the Parish Community High School website for more information and the documents you will need to submit. Students that are interested in completing community service should check the Bright Futures requirements. Pre-approval forms must be submitted prior to the service being completed. Once the community service has been completed, the hour log must be completed and signed and turned in. After this, the hours will be updated in Focus under the Graduation tab. Again, please check our website for more detailed information and the forms you will need to submit. Students at PCHS must wear an ID. They may only wear a PCHS ID on a lanyard around their neck at all times. Should they have an ID from any other school, it will be confiscated. IDs will be made during the first week of school. If for some reason you forget your ID, you will need to get a new one. Each new ID after your first will charge $5 to your student account. IDs are used in the cafeteria for buying lunch, using computers in the media center, and for signing in and out of school. Trading of IDs, defacing IDs, or destruction of IDs are not allowed and will result in disciplinary consequences. Parish Community High School's dress code follows school board policy and procedure. The student handbook has the complete dress code, and it is posted on our website. Should you have any questions about whether something is appropriate or not, ask before you wear it. Some examples of our dress code are: hats and hoods may not be worn. Leggings must have a shirt fingertip length all the way around. Pants may not have holes above fingertip length. Shorts must be fingertip length or longer. Stomachs must remain covered, and shirts may not expose the shoulder. The School District of Manatee County has an updated social media policy for students available on their website. Please be mindful of what you post. Threats towards students and/or the school are taken seriously, and any post that impacts the safety of students or the school may result in suspension and/or reassignment to another school. Even if you are joking, a threat will be taken seriously. For any school announcements or updates, please check Facebook, Twitter, and the school website. Individual sports teams and clubs may use Facebook, Remind, or other means of communicating for announcements. Please contact the individual coaches should you have any questions. Due to the nature of COVID-19, the Florida High School Athletic Association has postponed start dates. Individual sports may still be having workouts. Please check with coaches to find out more information. Follow us on social media for any updates and events. Our Facebook is Parish Community High School, Twitter at PCHS Bulls, and Instagram PCHS Bulls. Thank you for listening, Parish Community High School. We hope to see you soon with your masks on. Have a great day.